Hi Booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching Books I'm Not Reading. I was searching around looking for a tag to do today, and if you have tagged me previously and I have not done that tag, please let me know down in the comment section. But eventually I just decided I would just come up with my own tag. So this is the Backlist Booktube Tag. We've talked a lot on Booktube, or in this corner of Booktube lately, about people who are new to Booktube. So I'm going to switch that conversation around to the people who have been here a while, who have made a lot of content, and one of the things that is a little bit painful to me, and maybe not so much to anybody else, but there are videos that I made early on in my channel, and I can't make them again. So this is a way for people who have been watching Booktube and been making content for a longer period of time to talk about some of the videos they made that they can't make again, but they wish more people would see. Okay, so the first prompt is list 3 videos from your own channel that you wish more people had seen, and tell us why you wish more people had seen them. So I'm going to do this in reverse order. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, even though you will find links, and that is very important when you're making this tag. Make sure to include the video links to all of the videos that you mention. So the first video that I wish more people would watch, I made on August 18th of 2018, so my channel was a month and a half old, and I did a review of Nick Hornby's series of books that starts with the Polysyllabic spree. You can find all of them in one collection called 10 Years at the Tub, but I like the little individual books themselves. They're really beautiful. And it's a collection of his essays from The Believer. So that video has received 106 views. So, okay. Video number 2 that is on my backlist that I almost wish I hadn't made it when I did. So I have a series of videos that I've done very sporadically throughout the history of my channel called Fake Crates. So I have this green box, and there's so many people who do unboxing videos on Booktube. And so I decided, if I had my own box company, what would I put in it for different Booktube events, or just things related to books and Booktube. In September of 2018, so again, my channel was very new, I did a Shakespeare fake crate as part of ShakeTube. That video got, let's see, 93 views. And I didn't have a ton, didn't have a ton of Shakespeare stuff to show, but some of it was so cool, and I can never, I can't do it again because I've already done it. And it's very funny, in the video I say my goal is to try to make one of these once a month, and I've been on Booktube for 2.5 years. Finally, and this video did actually get, for how many subscribers I had at the time, it did get quite a few views, but this is maybe the video that I am most proud of that I have ever made. So this is the Booktube at the Gym tag. Brian from Bookish created this tag, and I had so much fun, and I have never spent so much time making one video But it was great. It was great, and I loved it, and I felt really good about it. Let's see, it came out on May 20th of 2019. It did get like, I think 290 views, 94 views, somewhere in there. So that's quite a bit. But I love that video. I'm just, yeah. So it's pretty silly that it's a tag video, but I do love it. Okay. So prompt number 2. List and link. Very important. List and link to 3 videos from other booktubers that you wish more people had seen, and tell us why. So this was really hard because sometimes there's some older videos, but they, you know, they have like 1.5 thousand views, you know, so have a lot of people seen it already, that sort of thing. I picked 3 videos. I kind of cheated a little bit with my number 1 video. I hope you'll forgive me. I picked 3 videos that are things that I have, like, I don't ever see on BookTube, and I'm blown away by them. So the first one I want to mention, and I'm kind of breaking my what I said earlier in the video, like Laura on Air. I have mentioned her multiple times. I don't know exactly the direction that she's going to take with her channel. She's an Italian YouTuber, I'm going to say. Like, I think she's very book focused. She really likes to read. I'm not sure where she's going with her channel, but she made an art journaling number 1 video that aired on January 31st of this year. So it's a pretty recent video. It has 14 views. The video is 6 minutes long, okay? So it's not going to take up too much of your time to watch it. Her absolutely adorable Maine Coon cat is in it. And she freaking somehow, I don't know how people do this. Like, she is animated in it. It's incredible. The second channel that I want to mention, and basically every video this person makes is like nothing I've ever seen before, and that is Too Tight Lautrec. Too Tight should have so many more subscribers, but as Too Tight and I have discussed in the comments section, screw the numbers. Nonetheless, Too Tight is just an awesome booktuber and very passionate about Shakespeare. And so I'm going to link to a video Too Tight did about The Winter's Tale that aired, let's see, September 3rd, 2019. And yeah, it got, I mean, it's something like 64 views or something crazy, and you just have to watch a Too Tight, any Too Tight video. You have to watch one. It is so, they're just wonderful. They're just, and I need to get better about commenting on Too Tight's channel. And finally, number 1. Okay, so I'm cheating just a tiny bit here, and I know probably some of you are gonna roll your eyes and be like, Kelly, you're being really biased, but nonetheless, okay. So when Jason first started his BookTube channel, about, I don't know, maybe a few months before, he was talking about this event that was taking place in London. It's the Golden Booker, the celebration of the Booker Prize, and all of these huge authors, Hilary Mantel, Peter Carey, Ishiguro, Michael Onadachi, like all of these people, these writers that Jason loves, were going to be at this event. And I was thinking in my head, and this is all pre-COVID, of course, I'm like, when is he ever going to get to see all of these people in one place? We could literally spend the rest of our lives or the rest of their lives trying to find a way to see these people at an event. So, being the great wife that I am, I said, you should just go. Like, just go. Like, do it. This is a once in a lifetime thing. And so he did. And his channel was probably like 3 months old. He made 3 vlogs while he was at the event. You can see him meeting other famous booktubers, Mark Nash, Jasmine, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. There's Sarah Waters, the author, is in there. So but he made them all on his phone. And to this day, I could not make vlogs like that. And they're still like vlogs that I've never seen any vlog like these vlogs are. So yeah, I'm cheating a little bit. The first video aired July 7th of 2018. And it did get 259 views, which was a lot probably for Jason's channel at the time. But I think so many people are watching Jason's channel now and they have no idea about those videos. So I'm gonna link to them because I promise you they're just, yeah, like it's just wonderful. It's just absolutely wonderful to watch. Okay, so the final question is name 3 books from living authors, okay? So the books need to be from living authors, okay? That are kind of backlisted. So they're books like you wish were more well known, more talked about, that kind of thing on BookTube. So again, I'm probably cheating a little bit, but with the third one. But the first one is Truck, A Love Story by Michael Perry. Michael Perry lives in the Midwest of America, and his books are very much about I think he's maybe written some kids books, but for the most part he's written nonfiction, and they're just wonderful, glorious, very real books. So this was the first one I read, and it's still my favorite. He became a little bit more well known thanks to independent booksellers who kind of got the word out about him, and then Jason and I saw him at an event in Montana. I was too shy to speak to him. I recommend it. It's not about trucks, okay? Like it's about life in a small town in the Midwest. This is another book I know I've mentioned on my channel before, but I just always want to sing its praises, which is The Meadow by James Galvin. This takes place in kind of the border between Wyoming and Colorado, so it's very near and dear to my heart, and it is beautifully written, beautiful descriptions, but there are many places and things like that I know about. There are real places that are mentioned. There's a real meadow. So anyway, I love this book, and I wish James Galvin would write more books to it. And finally, Fingersmith by Sarah Waters. And okay, so I know this book I do see on BookTube once in a while, but really, and this is the kind of book, and I know this is very hard to listen to, but you have to just, if you have this book and you haven't read it, don't read the flaps, don't read the back of the book, nothing. Don't read any reviews, just read it, because it has a great payoff. I promise you won't regret that advice. So for those of you who have read this book, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a wonderful book. I have a ton of people to tag. A ton. Brace yourselves. These are all people, all booktubers that I love, bow down to, and they're all booktubers that have been on BookTube for a while, okay? So, of course, have to tag the 2 kings of tags, Steve Donahue and Brian at Bookish. I also want to tag Lukash from Totally Pretentious, Sonia at An Enthusiastic Reader, Katie at Books and Things. I don't know, Katie, if you'll ever see this, but wow, I would love for you to do this tag. You were very well established when I started watching BookTube. Kate Howe, another longtime booktuber. Claudia at Spencer's Library. Claudia, I love your channel. Amy at Zoe Beck, who's been on BookTube for a while. Heidi from My Reading Life. A booktuber that's new to me, but and kind of a booktuber, but like a YouTuber at least, who has been on BookTube for a long time. And her name is Claire Fenby. And then Jennifer Brooks. So I will provide links to all of this down below. But I can't wait to see your what videos you love that you made and what videos you love that other people have made and that you think deserve more views. So BookTube, remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.